It is Sunday, 4th of January 2026. I'm just going to do a spitballing video about my experience with the NHS, and that's probably everybody else's experience with the NHS, especially nowadays. So, about 12 years ago, I got quite a severe swelling on the side of my neck. It was essentially the thyroid had started swelling. Now, long story short, I was back into with a consultant for several years to the point where I was working away a lot, so I couldn't always go back to the consultant. But unfortunately, it reached a point where the swelling had got that big. It had actually constricted my trachea, so I couldn't breathe. So it reached a critical mass where I literally got rushed into hospital. And bearing in mind, this had been ongoing for about 3 or 4 years with the swelling on my neck. But it just kept on compounding it. So I didn't get any checkups, nothing as part of it. It literally reached a point where I had to go in because it had got that bad. I literally was gasping for breath at night. Anyway, long story short, I got rushed in, checked, and it became an emergency procedure then. And I got rushed in. Consultant apologised, for not processing it, keeping on top of it earlier. Anyway, surgeon was brilliant. Again, when it comes to emergency care, the NHS is as good as anybody in the world. It's the long-term care that you need to think about. Anyway, long story short, I had partial thyroidectomy. So they took the thyroid out. I think it was the left-hand side. Anyway, I didn't get any aftercare. The information was sent to the GPs. GPs never did any blood tests, never checked up on me, never had anything for about 10 years, to the point where the other thyroid started having the same issue, and that expanded and pushed my trachea sideways and essentially into you. So I ended up having another emergency operation during COVID. Now, the COVID period was even better. I couldn't even see a GP. The GP refused to see me, even though it was life-threatening. They basically sent an emergency request in to a local hospital. I got sent through to somebody who basically, their private secretary for the consultant at the hospital, put it to one side because they said they weren't taking any people. Luckily, my missus works for consultants, and she pushed them and got it pressed through. And lo and behold, the consultant saw it and went, oh my God, I got rushed through, and within 3 days I was having emergency surgery again. But I suspect this is quite common in the UK now. Tell me what you think.